Won't be long now before we're going to be dodging the high heat and humidity trying to get the grass mowed.
I know. You're going to be dodging it even just this afternoon. Now, in the last 24 hours, a lot of our area has picked up another inch to even inch and a half of rain. Now, most of this fell with those storms, of course, that we had yesterday afternoon. We haven't seen much activity during the early morning time hours, and I'll show you our local radar here in just a moment. But look at this swath, especially kind of for that eastern 2/3 of our viewing area. Not quite as much total rainfall in the past 24 hours the further to the southwest you go in Alabama, but certainly we had a soaker. We also had strong and severe storms too. A lot of power outages, reports of wind damage. You just heard about that in Rossville, those lightning strikes. This is the storm reports in the past 24 hours from Kentucky to Tennessee back to Arkansas. There were two different systems at play yesterday, one from the west, one coming down from the north. They kind of merged into our area and really blew up. And then we also had those storms that rolled through during the overnight that we're just getting clipped with this morning. But you can see all these white dots. Those are going to be wind damage reports, even some reports of some flooding in Chattanooga down to Rossville, and some hail too in East Ridge and East Brainerd as well. Here's a current look at the power outages. Certainly better than yesterday evening, but you're probably going to notice that especially Fannin County, that's the one that sticks out to me. 5,500 customers still without power there in Fannin County. Now, the good news is that round two of storms that we were worried with to happen right now is really just kind of clipping our area instead of soaking us and coming straight down across our region. So that's some good news. In fact, a lot of it staying currently still to the north along I-40, and it's weakening as it's along I-40. So I do want to zoom in at least to some spots that are receiving some active rainfall right now. And you're seeing that in Monroe County into Cherokee County, generally moving to the east-southeast. Even at this time, certainly not as many lightning bolts as we had before. So 9 lightning strikes here in just this radar side. You can see kind of zoomed in a few of those spots of heavy downpours, and then that green color indicating some of that lighter rainfall. Now, temperature wise, we do have a combination of 60s, even some spots in the 70s. Athens, Dayton, Altamont at 70 degrees right now, 68 in Cleveland, 68 in Scottsboro, winds from the north-northeast at 9 miles per hour. Now, if you're not covered up with clouds, a lot of our area do have mostly clear skies, but you may have a little bit of patchy fog in some of those spots, like from Chattanooga to Scottsboro through the Sequatchie Valley. So kind of keep that in mind for your morning time commute. Now, when we look at our hour-by-hour forecast, it's really over the next couple of hours between about 6-7 a.m. Most of those rain and those storms that are kind of clipping our area are going to be wrapping up at that point. Clouds will be decreasing the majority of your Monday. It's going to be mostly sunny, and the headline changes from overnight storms to heat and humidity. 77 at 10 o'clock, 83 degrees at noon. By 4 p.m., it's at 90 and a lot of sunshine. Wind blowing from the west today at about 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting around 20 to 25 miles per hour. Now, afternoon highs across the entire area ranging from about 85 to 91 today. And it's going to be a hot week ahead. So I wanted to show you kind of this big picture look here. Our normal's 89. All week we're above that. Now, today, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's still going to feel kind of like a typical summertime day, end of June. But check out Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Friday, that high, 97 degrees. And unfortunately, it's not just 97. But very muggy Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The potential for triple digits for those heat indices when we look ahead towards the end of the week. The only relief that you can get from the heat will be in the form of some scattered showers and storms. So for this Monday morning, I have it at 30%, but as we go through the morning newscast, I'm going to kind of drop that down a little bit as those storms kind of finish clipping our area. Tuesday and Wednesday staying dry. Rain returns with a couple isolated showers on Thursday and then scattered activity Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But for the most part, there's really not going to be a whole lot going on for today all the way through Thursday, except for the heat. So when we look at our FUTURECAST, just kind of zoomed into today, by about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, we're not even dealing with any more of those storms anymore. Mostly sunny skies, that wind coming up from the south, and then it's going to shift and then end up for the afternoon coming out of the west. Again, it will be a little bit breezy this afternoon, but you're going to get a whole lot of sunshine, and that heat's going to be building up with all that sun acting as that fuel. So here's your 7-day forecast. I think that the bigger focus at this point, because we know that we're not having to worry about that soaking rain across our area with those storms this morning, we're just getting clipped in a few spots, is really going to be the heat for today and for the rest of the week, especially Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Those high temperatures in the mid-90s, even the morning time low. Saturday morning, 75 is the morning low, so it's going to be warm and sticky outside then.
Sounds like a typical summer week.
Yeah, I know. Really, we're kind of ending June, thinking about heading into July, right on target.
Okay, thank you, Allison.